Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are talking about, well, IFAM, of course. They really are insane. So we're going to bring it because there's been a lot of IFAM in my comments recently. The big ones, you know, the big burly ones that we know and love so much, right? We're gonna have a look, see exactly what their views are on life, and it's such a good laugh. I had such a good time going through all these myself. Before we do so though, don't forget it is Halloween month, everybody. It's October, that's right, it's Halloween month, it's a spooky month, and some of you so far have not purchased my my merch, my Halloween merch. It's exclusive only for the purposes of this month or for the duration of the month, so please head on over there and get your merch today. So the IFAM are a little bit insane, we know that, right? We've all been there, we've all looked at their comments and thought, what in actual God's given fuck is going on, right? So this thread was insanity itself, right? It was started off by an actual sub of mine, you know, one of my lovely subs. They said, don't forget Tracy Dougal, those IFAM are unhinged, you know. Okay. I've never known out like it, arguing on the internet about strangers they don't know. It's totally bonkers. And that kicked off a wild storm, right? I'm not gonna lie, it was wild after that. Somebody else replied, unfortunately it's common for family vloggers stands to behave this way, which it is. You know, they are insane. They want a piece of their idols, you know, people, strangers on the internet, families on the internet that they don't know, they live their life through them, right? Then Mummadondons, we all love a bit of Mummadondons, got involved, right? She got involved, and by the end of this, you're gonna see that she actually got doxed. It was funny. So I don't condone doxing, by the way, but yeah, carry on, and we will we'll see exactly what happened. Mummadondons said, unhinged, you lot show your true colours, you idiot. You idiot. Yet you watch a guy that tries to argue his point about the Inghams, strangers he doesn't know. So basically what she's saying there is that it's the same thing, like she's supporting the Inghams, strangers she doesn't know, and I'm hating on the Inghams, who are strangers that I don't know, right? But the difference here is that I'm talking and giving awareness about the dangers of family vlogging. I don't need to know what the Inghams are all about. I don't need to know anything about the Inghams. I don't need to know what, you know, I don't need to know the Inghams in order to know that what they're doing is wrong. All I need to know about the Inghams, seriously, the only thing I need to know is that they vlog their kids for cash. And that's all you do need to know about it. If you are okay with that, then that says a lot more about you and your morals than it does about mine, right? Yes, I say some very... it could come across as a little bit horrible, nasty, mean, or whatever you want to call it, but at the end of the day, they vlog their kids for money and they pimp them out on the internet, and that's undeniable, right? You can't say that they don't do it, because they do it. You actually watch them do it. You watch them every day. You, Mummadondon, they are your self-proclaimed fave family, right? And yet they do these wrong things. So, you know, who's got the morals and who doesn't? That's the question. Now, Mummadondons is replying to Tracy. Now, Tracy did actually delete her comments, so I don't really have the like what she's replying to here, but she said, and they have the nerve to call us what they call us. Well, yeah, because you support and enable. I mean, some people will call you out for enabling Sarah and Chris to do what they do. That's you being an enabler, right? There's no denying that. That's what you are doing. Then she went on to say, Is that so they need to look in the mirror? The shit they write about me is way off who I am. If only they knew. Says a lot about them, though. Now, I don't need to know anything about you, Donna, right? I don't. I don't need to know anything. But what you're saying is we're way off knowing what we think we know about you. But the only thing we do know about you properly is that you watch and enable a family to vlog the shit out of their kids and destroy their kids' lives. And that is all that I need to know. And I don't need to know anything more. Although, you know, you have given us information about yourself and other people as well, as we're going to get onto in a minute. Mummadondons again says, what the hell? They have a nerve after all the things they have said. I'm new to this, but I sure know they're a bunch of bullies. Are we the bunch of bullies, or are the Inghams a bunch of bullies? Do you know what the Inghams have done to me? Right? Do you actually care what they have done, or do you justify it? Do you justify what the Inghams have done because of what I do to them? Is that what you think? Or are you actually interested in knowing the truth? Because do you care what they do to other people? Do you care what Chris, for example, did to his victims? Do you care what Chris did to the 16-year-old? Do you care what Chris did to the other ones that he tried to sleep with? Do you care what he did to the person that he did sleep with? Do you care what Chris has done, right? What is your actual feelings on that situation? Or do you just turn a blind eye because, you know, it doesn't suit your narrative? Because I'm not bullying Chris and Sarah, right? Yes, I hate on them. I don't like them, right? They don't like me either, right? But I've never called Chris a nonce, right? Chris has done. Sarah, Jane has done. All their little friends and their group friends, they have all done that, right? I've never done that to him, ever. I don't think he isn't one, right? There you go. I put it out there. That is not what he is. Yes, he is borderline. He's going for a 16-year-old. But at the end of the day, 16-year-old is of age, right? Some will argue that it happened in America, or in Florida, where the age of consent is actually 18. So it's a little bit more sketchy in that way. But yes, Chris has done many things wrong, right? And I haven't. I just haven't. And yet they have tried to smear my name like that. So who is in the wrong there, Donna? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm doing here? Do you see what I'm saying? You won't get it though. That's what I fear. I mean, I've seen a picture of you. You don't look like the sort of person that would get it. You look very rough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't come to my door. Honestly. Then we have a reply. They said, "What's all this, Mama? Thought you'd be more grateful for being allowed back. Be nice." That's right, because Mama Dondons was recently blocked on my channel, and I unblocked her because she had things to say, and I wanted to hear what she had to say, so I allowed her back. I'm being very nice. Chris would never ever do that to me. He would never allow me back on his channel. Because he is afraid. Then another one says, some of the people in the Ingham comments are so defensive and aggressive to any criticism, and that's a very good point on the Ingham vlogs in the comment section. If you say anything even remotely against the Inghams, they will jump on you like a ton of bricks, right? Yeah. I even saw a comment recently in their comment section where it was an actual IFAM commenting something very, it was just very innocent, and an all the iFam jumped on them because they thought that they were saying something negative when it was not a negative comment. It was insane. That's what the iFam do to you. What the hell? And then this new one, right, by Jilly Han says, this thing that goes by the name of a Raccoon, for fuck's sake, needs to pipe down and keep out of everyone's business and stay in its own lane. Now please do one, because you are pathetic. Do have a nice day. Thank you so much, Jill. I appreciate the sentiment, obviously, but the things that I have an issue with here, right, is need to pipe down to keep out of everyone's business. What? Exploiting children is everybody's business, unfortunately for you, Jelly. If everybody stopped, like, if everybody turned a blind eye to child abuse, then, you know, it would be a much bigger issue, right? It would be a very harsh thing to allow kids just to go through things, right? If everybody just had your opinion and your attitude to life, you know? I hate people who say, oh, well, it's not my business, I'm not going to help such and such out, you know? It's like when you're walking down the street, right? And you see somebody who's collapsed in the street and you think, well, you know, I'm not getting involved in that because, you know, technically it's not my business. Whatever's happened, I'm not, you know, I'm not involved. Close my eyes, put my fingers in my ears. La, 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 la. It's not happening to me. It's not happening to me. It's not my business. I'm just going to go on my merry way back to my merry house with my merry children and my merry husband or wife or whatever, right? It's just, that's my life. I don't want to get involved in this shit, you know? It's not up to me to deal with, like issues. No, I don't want to know. Fucking hell. Yeah, those sort of people annoy me, right? A lot. I could talk a lot about people like that. Annoying. So, somebody replied and said, oi, don't diss the G. Thank you so much, Jackie. Now you go back to your lane and argue who is first. Because that's what iFam do. They want to be the first on there in the comments, you know. It's funny, right? You need to get back in your box, you nasty nosy child exploitation lover. Well said, child exploitation lover. You know, that's the worst thing you can be, isn't it? And then what else do we have? Oh, somebody else came in here and said his vlogs, referring to myself, his vlogs inspire me to be a YouTuber. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate that. That's nice. I love to be an inspiration. Thank you. Jilly came back and said, and that's fine, but don't be inspired by a man or boy who likes bringing people down to his level. My level is not child exploitation, thank you very much. It really isn't. My children will never, ever see the light of the internet, all right? That is a promise. So if yours do, then that's your issue, right? Don't bring it on everybody else, honestly. And then Ben came back and says, sorry, you lost me. Are you an iFam or just a Raccoon hater? Fair comment. And Jilly came back and said, now you are joking, aren't you? Don't diss the G. That the man-boy thing is a total tool. I am not a tool, my God. Give me a for instance. What have I done which has made me upset you, right? What is it that I specifically done that has made you think that I'm not a nice person, right? Is it the constantly calling out child exploiters? Do you want your kids to be exploited? Is that what it is? Are you also a family channel that wants to exploit the kids? And maybe you're a bit annoyed because I'm stopping your fun and stopping your revenue. Is that what's happening here? Because, you know, that's not on me, honestly. It's not my fault. So she also said, I don't like him, and what's with the name, the Raccoon? Oh, I'll tell you something, right? What's with the name, the Raccoon? Well, I'll tell the Raccoon, right? Okay, whisper this, okay? Come closer. The Raccoon is an animal. Yeah, I know. Don't tell anybody that, it's our secret, right? Okay. Ben came back and said, have you seen actual raccoons? They're interesting things. Question for you. The Inghams uploaded this video originally and you're okay with that, but Dougal uploads it again and his version of it is unacceptable. I'm just saying, if you don't like his, why like theirs? It is the same video after all. Absolutely. It's the same video, obviously improved, okay? There's no denying it, it's improved. Sorry, it's improved, isn't it? Yeah. But yes, they upload this video, but they never go to the Inghams and say the same thing, do they? That's the thing. That's what annoys me. If you're going to say something to me about the video that I've just uploaded, at least go to the Inghams and say the same things. But you wouldn't do that, right? You wouldn't say it to them because I don't know why, right? I really don't know why. Jilly comes back and says, Ben, I don't like any, but lately, every time I go on YouTube, he's there pulling something or someone apart. Everyone is entitled to an opinion, I understand that, but he goes about things the wrong way. He's quiet tonight. Maybe he's gone to the pub or the swings. I do like a bit of swinging. I do, Jilly. Don't you worry. You'll be invited to my next party, I'm sure. And Jackie replied to Jilly and said, well, we like him, Jill. Go ask Mama Dopey to give you some attention. Ben replied and said, how long have you been watching him, or is this the first time? Jackie says she needs attention, the poor thing. Ben replies, I think she maybe likes Dougal secretly. He's not a bad animal. I'm not bad at all, I think, anyway. You know, heart's in the right place and everything. Although Jilly is making me second guess at the moment, so maybe I am bad. Maybe it's Chris actually who's the beautiful specimen of a human being. Maybe we're all wrong. In fact, maybe the Inghams are on point in life, and maybe we're all wrong. Who knew? You know, Jilly has told us. Ben replies, he has some soft, gentle tones in that voice. Thank you. I'm blushing. I'm blushing, thank you. Although some people, I don't think, do I have the screenshot? I'm not sure. Tracy said, I got a whiny voice. Thank you, Tracy. Whew, what a whiny voice. Not even I believe that. Sorry. Jelly says, now all of a sudden you think you're clever or funny. Rain check. You're not. What do you mean rain check? Rain check is when you pass on something. I don't think that's used in the right context. Anyway. She then goes on to say, you absolute idiot. Go and play with your Lego. I actually don't know why I'm on here arguing. Now do one. Indeed. She's a lovely lady, isn't she? Don't know who this person is, by the way. I think it's the first time she's been on. Jackie replies to Ben and says she's been on just enough for Jill to fantasize whilst knitting her leg warmers. Love that. And now Mama Donna comes in, weighs in with her tuppence worth, and says the following, right? Shut your trap, Jackie Rundle, or should I say, Jackie Russell. Oh, you're such... You're a card, aren't you, Mama? Donna? Jackie Russell the dog. All bark, no bite, being Dougal's little voice. Loving the attention from keep running your gob. It's such badly written, I can't even read the bloody thing. Come on. Okay. Shall I say Jackie Russell, the dog, all bark, no bite, being Dougal's little voice, loving the attention from him. Keep running, your gob karma will get you. You're a nasty, nasty woman. Why do people say women? Fucking hell, that's one of my pet hates, right? It's woman. A-N. Women is multiple women, right? Woman is one woman. It's a woman, not a women, right? Please understand that. I don't... Yes, anyway. Sorry, that was a bit of a sidetrack, that wasn't it? Bullying adults and kids. Trust me, all the shit you have said, you wouldn't say this to my face. I'm far off who you have a vision of. Trust me. So the things I wouldn't say to your face include Chris Ingham is a is a predator. Chris Ingham is a sexual deviant. Chris Ingham is a groomer. Yeah, actually, Donna, I would say all of those things to your face. I really would, you know. I don't see why I wouldn't, you know. It's not going to offend you, surely. Is it? Is it? Unless you're part of the family. Are you a part of the family? Have they inducted you into the Ingham Family Hall of Fame yet? Anyway, Jackie replied, "Hey Donna, it's Russell here. Why pop up when two others have done all the work for you? Haven't you got some comments to delete? How's Chrissy's inbox doing?" Then Jackie says to Donna again and says, "I love how rattled you are. All I did was laugh at you." Calm your horses. You say I wouldn't dare say it to your face. You sure about that? You've been able to you've been able to come over here all this time, yet you wait until you've got bodyguards and you call me all bark. You can call me anything you want, you filter queen, cause coming from an enabler is quite flattering. That's right, because nobody respects you, Donna. Nobody at all. Like, supporting this family is really, really bad news. I don't understand why you would even go there, to be honest with you, at all. But then it gets a bit spicy, right? A new person comes in, right? A new person. And they said, they're laughing at Tracy, saying, calling for backup from Mumma D. Pictures don't lie, you mucky cow. Don't come here attacking other people if you can't take it back. Jackie replied to Lucy and said, when Sarah showed how filthy they let the bathroom get in that first house in Dubai, all the iFam were saying their bathrooms were like it. So, yeah, that kind of... enough said on that. Mumma Donners replied again and said, you chat the most amount of shit, Jackie Russell. I don't need bodyguards, but you're like... You are. Sorry, fucking hell, how many times do I have to tell you, seriously? You are, not your. You're like... You're... Sorry, but you're sure like being Gordon's gobby mare. Try say all this to my face. All bark, no bite. Like I say, I was blocked, you idiot. I left many comments that weren't showing as Gordon blocked me. Gordon. I love how right they think they are. Anyway, blocked me. Ask your bestie yourself. Even people on here said about me being blocked. Another made up assumption from you. That's all you do, you nasty witch. So I want to clear something up here, Donna, right? You've made several comments today, yesterday, in the last few days about Jackie not... Well, Jackie says that you were blocked, right? And you're laughing at her saying, well, she's not blocked. You were... Jackie said you were not blocked, and you are saying that you were blocked, right? The reason that Jackie is saying that you were blocked, or not blocked, fuck's sake, can't even get my own words out here, right? The reason why Jackie is saying that you were not blocked is because I told her that you were not blocked, right? I told her to go and tell you you were not blocked. That is why she said it, right? There. Have it out with me. Stop on at her, right? Honestly. The reason I said you weren't blocked is because I didn't think that you were, because I blocked your original account, right? And from what I could tell is that you made several other accounts. I didn't realise you were still on the same account. You have had additional accounts since then, so I thought on your new accounts you were not blocked. That's why I said you weren't blocked, but it turned out you were, so I unblocked you, and now you're having a right old good time in my comments, which, you know, you're not thanking me for, right? At least have some gratitude. She goes on to say, as for being in Chrissy's inbox, sorry to disappoint, he ain't my type, love. What, the groomer? The groomer is not your type? Okay. Why'd you watch him? Seriously. My man is mixed race, and that ain't my style. You bang on about it so much you secretly want to be in his inbox, you clown. Fuck, you know. So yeah, her man is mixed race. Wow. Ooh, that's her type. The groomer is not her type, apparently. Anyway. You don't know me, love. I watch YouTube channels, not just the Inghams, but they seem to get bullied the most. I stand up to lowlifes like you, bringing everyone down. Show your face. Wonder why you won't. I don't need filters. Love you, knobhead. Wow. Lovely. Such lovely language from the ever lovely Donna, isn't it? My God. No wonder you can't pull a stud like Chris. Right? Fuck's sake. He wouldn't stand for any of that sort of language. Chris has morals, you know, don't you know? Chris likes 16-year-olds. So, you know, the 50-year-old that you are is not really his type. So it's not really a case of you're not he's not your type. It's more like you're not his type, if you see what I'm saying, right? She goes on to reply to Tracy, who once again has deleted her comments. We don't know what she said. They are all nasty, grubby bullies on here. They think they know me as well. I'm far off what they are saying. They all would run a mile if it come to saying it to my face. Silly twat, Jackie Russell. The dog thinks I need a bodyguard. Ha 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 ha. I'll face the bitch on my own. Bunch of lowlifes on here. Wow. Okay. But the point that people are trying to get across to you is that you are supporting a child exploitative family and a groomer of a man. That's the point that people are saying to you. So you want people to come to you and tell you those things to your face. I think they will. I think they would do it. Honestly, I think they would do it, right? But then it gets a little bit spicier. Lucy replied and said, "You really do use filters." And then little eye emojis. Interesting. And as for saying it to your face, why wouldn't we, you heifer? Sorry. I shouldn't laugh, but yeah, it was quite funny. Jackie replied and said, "Oi, big girl, we know you watch other channels, as Julie Stanton blocked you off hers, and now you comment under a different name. As for my picture, I actually believe I'm protecting kids, including my own. I'm not like you who tries getting people to dox my own daughter's school. And yeah, filter queen with your glued back hair. BS about you not in their inbox. How does your bloke like you supporting a proven creep?" Yeah, have you asked, Donna? Have you asked what your mixed race guy thinks of you supporting someone like Chris Ingham? Does he care? Is he interested? Does he not ask questions? Go and look after your dad and all your sisters instead of filtering yourself up to be a bodyguard for the Inghams. Oh, Sarah, Then she quotes, "Oh Sarah, that dress brings out the colour in your eyes." Go and sit your clam packet down. Get some self-respect and dignity and spend time protecting your daughter instead of begging for attention in the Ingham's comments, you grummy mare. Then Jackie says again, how many times have people given you what for and you've gone running back to the cult, crying and saying you're being targeted? F off, you pathetic thing. It's not like the Inghams here who block the second you say something they don't like. My fave YouTube channel. My fave YouTube fam. Pathetic, obsessed little weirdo. Then Lucy weighs in and says, "Too right, Jackie. Changed my profile pic to show just how many filters Donna does use." Sorry, that was being doxed. She's doxed to the name. I've blurred out because I'm not going to do that. But Lucy did, in fact, change her profile picture to an actual picture of Donna. Yeah, she did. It seems like Lucy might know more than the rest of us about who Donna actually is. Mama Don Dons replied, said, "People like you love this kind of attention, and as for people trying to use a pic of me from my mum's funeral, says it all, you disgusting, nasty boys. It's cool. Watch how karma comes now. We all know it isn't really, Lucy. Okay, you want to play nasty games like this? Watch now. Patience and time are two very important things to have." Ooh, that sounds like a threat, Donna. It does. It sounds very threaty. She said to Lucy again, "Come then, seeing as you want to pinch a pic from me at my mum's funeral, you sick bitch. Watch now, I know what's happening next." Again, it sounds very threatening. Jackie replied to Lucy and says, "Jump scare. You're not wrong. She's quick at telling non-truths, isn't she? But hates anyone proving her wrong. I take it you know her if you know her surname." Donna replied again and said, "How sad to screenshot my pics from when I put them up. This says it all about you. Imitating someone else might have to take a visit now, you weird bunch. Think you know everyone cause you see what I write in my comments. I ain't got shit to hide like you lot. Funny stalking my comments and remembering them all. Red flag." That's what she's saying to us. Lucy replies, "What's a fun era?" Because she spelt it fun era instead of funeral. Terrified, I got sent the pic. Excited for what's next. Mama Don Dons replied to Jackie and said, "Stalker wanting to know me with you." What? Wanting to know me with you. Wanting to know the fuck, seriously. Wanting to know me? What the hell? You are a right weirdo. I ain't hiding who I am, unlike you bunch running your mouth behind a screen. If you all think you know me, well, come say it to my face. Alright, Donna, I'm coming, I'm on my way. Chris Ingham is a child groomer. Oh, what are you gonna do now? Oh, you're gonna defend him, are you? Okay, go for it. Jackie replied to Lucy, "No filter, Donna." And Lucy replied, "I don't know her, but live in the same area and know of her." Shit's just got real. I can't pull that off, can I? That was ridiculous. My guess is she has a bit of a reputation. State of her calling others. Can't make it up, can you? Jackie replied and said, "Stop doing a Sarah and jumping into people's conversations. It's rude. Sounds like you're well known in your area." Mama Don Dons replied to Tracy, who once again has deleted a comment. They're sick. They are sick. They're. Not there. They are sick. Using a pic of me from my mum's funeral, then laughing about it. That's pushed it for me, Tracy. It's okay. These little lowlifes can crack on, cause trust me when I say karma is coming. And then puts a kiss at the end of it. That's a bit of a weird ending to that particular sentence. She then replied to Lucy, "Exactly, you don't know me, so keep running your mouth. It ain't long now." What's not long now? I don't know. Jackie replied, "Hey, one person has used your pic to prove you are filtered up. It's not they have used my pic. Dense cow." Mama replied to Jackie and said, like Lucy or not Lucy, said, "She don't know me, but this is what people like you do. Assume you know everything. I couldn't give a crap what any of you low life think of me. You are all triggered by my comments. It's laughable, boy, Jackie Russell. I'll be gathering a lot of silent info now. Seeing as you all wanna play games, keep it coming, you and your little backup." She then replied to Lucy again and said, "That's how sad your life is. Excited to see my next pic that people have screenshot from me. Sick bitch. You using a pic from my mum's funeral. Okay, watch now. Don't think I don't know who this is. Playing dumb gets you where. Patience and time is when karma will come when you least expect it. Till then, bye-bye, Lucy not Lucy." Blimey. Jackie replied and said, "She clearly knows of you. Fill your boots. You won't find anything of me on social media as I like protecting my kids. Try it sometime, filter queen." Lucy replied, "I know. What's she gonna do apart from let karma work its magic?" Jackie replied and said, "She'll go back over there crying that she's been targeted like usual. She never says that she instigated it, but it's quick at crying. Crying. Wolf, bless her. Lucy, I'm not excited to see your next pic, idiot. You said watch now. I know what's happening next." And Jilly comes back in. She started this all up in the first place. Bloody hell, it seems like a long time ago now. She said, "I can't even make your message." I didn't get this right. She's replying to Tracy. Right, they're both on the same side. I don't know. They're arguing between each other. "I can't even make your message out. Get back to school, and when you learn to write English, you can get back in touch. Until then, do have a nice day. Oh, and do one." Brilliant. And that's it. That is it. Would you believe? I've had a whale of a time here. I'm sorry if my reading skills were not up to scratch on this occasion, but you know, some of the writing there was a little bit too much. All right, there's like no full stops, no commas, poorly written, poorly spelt. It's very difficult to read, people. Fucking hell, you know, you expect me to read this shit and then you don't do it in proper grammar. It's hard, right? You know. Anyway, yeah, that was just a little excerpt into the life and times of Donna, otherwise known as Mama Don Dons. It was so exciting, wasn't it? We can expect more of that. Welcome into my comments, Donna. You are welcome anytime, by the way. It's just a bit of fun, right? It is a bit of fun. Just pop over, have a little giggle, so to speak, and then pop back on to supporting and loving on Chris. You know, and his wily ways. So anyway, guys, until next time, please give this video a massive thumbs up, comment all of your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.